I'm Robin Miller-Brecker.
And I'm Karen Lenzer. Welcome to Seeking Center, the podcast.
Join us each week as we have the conversations and weed through the spiritual and holistic clutter for you. We'll boil it down to what you need to know now.
We're all about total wellness, which to us means building a healthy life on a physical, mental, and spiritual level. We'll talk to the trailblazers who will introduce you to the practices, products, and experiences that may be just what you need to hear about to transform your life.
If you're listening to this, it's no accident. Think of this as your seeking center and your place to seek your center. And for even more mega inspo, sign up for Seeking Center, the newsletter at seekingcenter.app. Karen and I are fortunate enough to become connected with people all over the world. One such bright light is transformational coach, intuitive, and advanced angel healing practitioner, Aman Hora, who will be talking to us from India. Aman has the power to transcend the very core of issues that you may be facing and help you get back into alignment with your soul's path. She'll be sharing tools and techniques to harness your inner power, achieve your dreams, and open you up to all of the possibilities that life has to offer. Aman can help you release limiting thoughts and old beliefs and help you take your power back. She believes in the philosophy of loving yourself as part of the solution, regardless of the part of your life you want to change. With the dream to serve humanity, Aman started Empower to Be the Best. As its founder director, Aman conducts numerous programs around the world that can bring forth the best in everyone. By intertwining the threads of life philosophy and spirituality, she guides her clients onto the path of happiness, self-fulfillment, and success. Aman is going to help us all master our own minds and give us steps to live our lives to our fullest potential in this episode. That sounds phenomenal. Let's get talking. Hi, Aman.
Hi, Robin and Karen. So good to see you girls.
Oh, it's so good to have you here. We're literally bridging the globe, having you on with us today.
We're starting our day and you are winding your day down. And yet here you are in all of your fullness showing up to talk to all of us today. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And the work you girls are doing certainly blows me away. How beautiful is that to be connected to people of same energy, same tribe.
Yes.
Let's just jump right in, shall we? We really want to know about you, Aman, and how you came into this work. It's so powerful. What actually started you off on this path?
So there is a beautiful story and a lot of catalysts propelling me towards this work. I've been an intuitive person throughout. I still remember when I was at the age of 13, I got connected to my inner wisdom, or you may call it higher conscious, and I used to hear direction and used to follow it. And that's the beautiful part I'm following till date. And the immense faith and trust in the higher power, God, whatever you want to name it as, has been so unwavering, which has been the major reason for me to walk towards this path. And the most important was that 10 years back when I started this work, I kept asking, what am I meant for? What's my life purpose? And that's how I believe I was directed here. So truly grateful to the universe.
Wow. So tell us, when in terms of knowing you're intuitive, what were signs when you were younger that you thought there's something else going on here, or that propelled you to look into it further?
There is always a sense of energy, whether it's about any situation, person, place, food. I just sense it out, whether it's meant for me, my family now or not. It's so strong. And whenever I don't follow, then I have to actually face the consequences. So it is that strong. And in spite of being so clear, I don't know how, I cannot express in words, but it's always there. It's very strong.
We understand because Karen and I similarly have had that. And it wasn't until 10 or 15 years ago that we really started to pay closer attention to what was going on. So was there a specific event that happened in your life that sent you down this path to really explore and then become a teacher and coach within this work?
And also, did you share that with anyone along the way, Aman? Because I just wonder, as such a young person, if that was confusing to you and that you shared that, or is that something that you just kept to yourself?
Honestly, there was always a sense of excitement and faith. I was never in that wonder that, oh my God, what's happening to me? It was always with the full confidence that, wow, God, universe has my back. God supports me. So the faith just contributed to all this. And just for a simple thing, like when me and my husband, Harinder, my life partner, had to decide for each other at such a young age, just to surrender and say that if it's meant for us, then we are supposed to be together. And the answer was yes. And here we together, we've completed 25 years. And it's been so beautiful, divinely guided. So there has been always a divine guidance, which has been at the back. And definitely the passion to work on myself and to keep changing, growing and learning has really helped me to go deeper into the path. And when I see that transformation in me now, I really wanted to empower many souls who are out there who really need it. And the biggest learning for me was that everything is about how you think changes your life or creates your life. So that was a very big eye opener.
What was the first time that you really saw that your thoughts were going to control or would have a really big impact on the outcome? Where was that for you? Because I know you said you've been doing this for 10 years. What was it that happened 10 years ago?
So even before 10 years, I took a formal training to take it further. But in my life, I've been following throughout. So 10 years is the practical experience. I've been training, sharing my work with people. Before that, I've been doing it. And I remember I was 14 and I was supposed to go out with one of my friends. And I was out with her. And something in me said that I need to leave this place right now. It's not good for me to be with her. She's not the right person. And eventually it's a very basic thing maybe, but for me, it mattered a lot. But I just felt that something would have happened if I would have been there with her.
Did you then start to study? Were you in a different profession at first? Were you in the corporate world? How did you get here? How did you
So you will be really amazed. I got married very early at the age of 18. And I have 3 kids who are really beautiful gift of God, and I've been raising them. And since my kids had grown up, I started feeling that now I need to do something for myself. So that was a time I kept asking, what is meant for me? What is my life purpose? And yes, I'm from a corporate background. We are running a developing company with the name of Reach Promoters. We into building malls and all. And my husband used to say, okay, come join work. They kept telling me, and I was like, I know that's for me. I can come any moment, but there is something more which is inside me, which I need to search for. That's my life purpose. So once I reached there, now it's so beautiful. I'm handling both the roles beautifully because I know this is my calling and that's my work. And the beautiful part is that he really believes in this. He is witness to every moment, to the events in our life, and is always amazed by how miraculously things happen with faith, with energy, with positive thinking. So that's so beautiful.
You mentioned that you went to study. Did you have a teacher who taught you this powerful thinking technique, or is that something that you developed on your own?
It's a lot of was naturally reading books, following things, but I am an internationally certified life coach in Louise Hay philosophy.
Oh, we love Louise Hay.
Louise Hay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So after the certification and all, I learned the ways how I can take this forward out there in the world. So that was the biggest knowledge, wisdom, blessing in my life. And since then, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
This work has been introduced to a lot of corporates, schools, colleges, children, and to understand that to handle your own self, your beautiful self, your mind, your soul, your body is the most important thing you're here for. Rest, everything flows in your life.
So true. So we know you've come up with so many different ways for people to begin mastering their own thoughts and mindset. How would you tell people listening that they can start even today? What can they start doing?
So our mind is very powerful, we all know, and it gets so influenced by our day-to-day external factors, whether it's reaching someplace not on time, whether somebody is telling us something. The moment we counter challenges, our energy shifts. So the best way to be calm in the challenging times, there are few ways I follow and they're very powerful. Number one is to get into awareness that why am I reacting? I can be responding too. So to be in that mode of responding, every day you need to take out few minutes for yourself to practice mindful meditation. Meditation is the only time where the chatter of your mind calms so that you can listen to your inner wisdom. If I don't stop talking to you, I can't listen to what you are saying. It's as simple as that. So you need to silence your mind so that you can listen to the divine wisdom which is inside you. And for that, there are beautiful There is beautiful exercises like breathing exercises. Just follow your breath. Very simple. Just breathe in and breathe out. Do it 4 to 5 times and you'll see how calm you are. And the next very important step is to change your negative thoughts. The automatic negative thoughts which your mind keeps running on daily basis. Identify them and challenge them with the positive one. So a mind is so much into an habit that today, if I'm getting late to reach somewhere, suddenly my reaction would be, oh my God, I'm running late. Why? Because it's a habit. A similar situation, the cells in my body, they wire and fire together. It's a habit, it's a pattern. So when I tell myself, I'm going to reach on time, it's fine, it's okay. At least I'm not anxious at that moment. I have to take the time I need to. But the more I'm saying late, the more red lights I'm coming across, the more traffic I'll get, because universe is only responding to what you are saying. It's like a genie. It doesn't know what is right and wrong for you. It only says, you ordered, I'm here to give you. So we need to be mindful that how we talk every day in our life. And every time we are saying, oh, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm anxious, change it to, I am feeling tired, I am feeling anxious. The moment you add the word feeling, your mind understands it's a feeling. It'll go away. It's not you. So that's very important. And every time you tell your mind a positive thought against the negative, you have to keep repeating, because then it gets into a habit to understand that I need to learn new ways of thinking and feeling to have a better life.
So powerful. And yet so often we hone in on the negative, don't we? It's so easy for us to have that chatter of negativity. But Robin and I always say it's that act of catching yourself doing it. And that's what you're saying about the awareness, about understanding that you are repeating something to yourself that is negative. And what you're saying is such a simple technique. And yet so many of us don't even think to do that. So that's very powerful.
And adding that word feeling is so key. And I have a feeling that a lot of people listening right now have not actually thought about or acknowledged that, because we are so quick to say, I'm so tired, I'm so this, I'm so that.
True.
And your point is huge, because when you claim that I amness, then you are. But if you can add the word, it doesn't mean that you're not tired, but you're feeling tired. You are not the definition of tired. There's a difference.
Yes. And another powerful step is visualization. It's a very powerful tool to master your mind. So if we can visualize negative, we can visualize the positive too.
Yes.
Yes.
Huge.
So on daily basis, when we do a simple practice to visualize how my day is going to be, visualizing the day full of success, with positive outcome in all areas of my life, how wonderful and how high on energy I would be. As simple as starting a day on Monday, we all are so clouded with the thought of Monday blue.
Yes.
It is, where is it coming from? From people outside us. But it doesn't have to be my story. My Monday can be very vibrant, very enthusiastic, full of success, opportunities, possibilities. So it's just what I'm thinking, I'm getting.
How do you work with people on a day-to-day basis in your practice? Do you meet with them and intuitively help them see where some of those stumbling blocks are in their lives and then help them recreate those thoughts?
Yes, it's one-on-one coaching. And even when I'm taking group sessions, so it's a whole experiential exercise where we meditate, we have a question and answer to reflect and understand. Then what do I need in this point of life? What are my challenges? People don't even know why they're feeling what they're feeling. They're just living like a robot every day, not realizing that they're not working from their full potential. They're just habitually going, getting ready, going to office, coming back, and not understanding why things are not working in my life. So this work helps them to get into the core of the issue, that what area of their life they are struggling in, how to overcome that. And trust me, the biggest solution to whatever challenges they are facing, the number one solution is to be in awareness of what thoughts I'm thinking about. whether it's about relationship, whether it's about work, whether it's about love.
When we mentioned in the introduction talking about limiting beliefs or old
Yes.
beliefs that are stuck somewhere in our minds, how
Yes.
does someone start to even clue into what those might be? What are some signs or some ways that somebody could start to zero in on that?
So limiting beliefs are nothing more than what is limiting you to reach your full potential, move forward in life. As we were growing, what we heard from the society outside, our parents, our teachers, that was our belief system, that we got into that belief system. And we understood this is the only way I can think. But when you realize that I am stuck in some point of my life, and what is the reason? For example, maybe it's your work and you want to earn good money, success, you want to reach heights, and you are not, in spite of how much hard work you are doing. But the underlying issue to that is your beliefs about money. Money doesn't come easy. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard to earn money. Whatever the adult has been listening as a child from the people outside. And that is so strong that sometimes when the money is coming to you also, you feel that I don't deserve it. When the child is being grown saying that you are not good enough, you are non-deserving, you can't do anything in life. These are the things which parents, teachers tell. But we don't realize that what I heard in the kindergarten from my teacher, oh, you can't do it, you can't make it, that has become my belief, which is not serving, and I'm holding it till now. I'm 50 and I am not catching the ladder of success because I am being holded by this limiting belief. So the moment you realize, you get an awareness. So that's what my job is, to get people into awareness that what is limiting them. So their limiting beliefs are the negative messages in their mind, which they've been hearing right from their childhood, or maybe from social media, from anywhere, but it has been subconsciously trapped in their mind. For example, don't trust strangers. People will cheat you. So what kind of belief the person is going to grow up with? When it was a child, it was fine. But now when you are an adult, you can't live without trusting people you work with or you live with. When you come here, you have to ask, where did this belief come from? Do I have to still believe it? Would I be better when I drop this belief? So these are the self-reflection things which we do and which really helps you to get into the deep core issue which you are dealing with.
Because so many of the things that we believe about ourselves tend to be things that are other people's beliefs.
Yes.
We take those, and as we grow up, to your point, it's like the more that mantra continues in your life, then you're going to see more evidence of that in your everyday. I am not good enough. I am not worthy. I am not talented. All of those things start to manifest in your life because that is the inward mantra that you continue to say about yourself. So as you said, if you can catch yourself doing that and turn those thoughts into I feel, you have so much more power over even just catching yourself and then transitioning those thoughts to positive ones.
And that's the key to hack.
Yeah. So when we talk about living your fullest potential, what does that mean? I think some people don't really even understand what that really means.
So when we talk about living a full potential, means that we are so much clouded by our thoughts in everyday life. Again, it comes back to I have a certain target to achieve. And in my knowledge, I'm doing the best. But if I'm doing the best, then why I'm not reaching there? So that's how these techniques help you. And for everything to help you, you need to be willing to change. That's the biggest thing.
Yes.
Nothing can work for you if you're not willing to change. You have to leave your resistance, release all the resistance, what is holding you. Then only you can transform or empower yourself.
I think that is so important for people to acknowledge. I think what you said, that people are on autopilot, yet they say they want a different life. But if you don't change anything, it will never be different. You will continue to be on that same hamster wheel running around.
And it's so simple. I might be repeating it again, but the biggest thing is everything starts with the thought. Your thought creates a feeling and the feeling creates an emotion. If I think that I am not good enough or I am not talented, What does that make me feel? That I have no skill? I'm not worth anything. And that's how you start rolling down. So that is very important, that to hold your thought. And secondly, the words are very powerful, which in today's generation is not given any weightage. Every day they speak all kind of words, all kind of language, but our human mind works the same way as it's been working since the time of existence. It doesn't change. Things get recorded and we don't realize, if I'm saying something, it will not affect me that moment, but gradually it becomes my state.
Can you talk about how people can use visualization effectively in their lives? I love visualization because it does allow you to put your emotional state in that place that you really want to be. How do you advise people to use that in their daily practice?
So visualization is so easy. If I can ask you, which color bed you have?
Mine is white.
White. See? When you spoke about it, could you see the white bed?
Yes.
It's that simple. So the only trick is to see, feel, and believe what you want in life. 99% we only talk, feel, and believe what we don't want. Where the focus goes, energy flows. So you need to be mindful. What are you asking in your life every day, every moment? That's very important. That's very powerful.
I love that. And you're right. If you can start with something that you can already picture, something that is your reality,
Yes.
and then expand it from there, then it feels even more real.
So I'll give you one very funny example. Don't think of pink elephant. Did you just do that?
And that's actually a huge sign for you, Karen.
It is. I have like
By the way, pink elephants are a thing for Karen. So I think that's amazing.
Oh my God.
Said that.
Oh my God.
Of all things, pink elephants are a
Wow. Some kind of intuition is working, huh? In both the ways. Yeah.
I agree.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
see how powerful and how energetically we are connected.
Yes,
Wow.
very much.
Then maybe that's a good transition to your angel readings. Can you talk about how you do those? I love
And what are they? Karen and I, we do speak about angels, and I want to make sure that people understand what we mean by using angels and that it's not a religious thing.
Yes, angels is not at all a religious thing. Angels are pure being of love and light. They are the messengers of God. So it's so beautiful. I've been working with angels from past 10 to 12 years. And I use them in my daily life. They're different angels for different things. Archangel Raphael is for healing. For protection, we have Archangel Michael. If you talk about angels, we have to do a whole big episode on it. It's so vast.
Yes.
But the only beautiful thing to work with the angels is you have to let them know that you're willing for their help. Everything is your willing. So trust me, when now this question has come up, I'm sure you are connected or you will be connected very soon. If it has come in your mind, they want to connect, but they're only waiting for your willingness. And it's so beautiful. I feel so loved. Any moment, if I am feeling low for any reason, the feather comes by from wherever I'm in the world, not even my house, in the world, just to come and uplift me. I hear their messages. They're so beautiful. They're so willing to give love to each and every one of us, only if we are willing to invite them.
So how do your angel readings work?
So I have this beautiful deck.
That is beautiful.
So this is a fairy deck. So all angels, fairies, they all are beings of light. So they are all of the same dimension. So they beautifully work with you when you trust on them. They give you answers. Okay. Do you want to do a reading for yourself?
Yeah.
Of course. And then I think for a moment, we just need to center, right? We need to invite the angels in. Okay.
Yes. So how we start is we call for the white divine light and we center. And then there is a connection between you, me, and the God. And that's how I'm going to channelize what is meant for you today. Do you have a specific question or generic, or you want to know what they want to tell you?
What they want to tell us.
Yes.
Okay. It says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time and money. Yeah, girls. Positive one.
That's perfect.
That's awesome. That's really Perfect. It is. Yeah. I would say Karen and I are looking for guidance when it comes to our next steps with our venture within Seeking Center and the network that we're working on. And so that is extremely timely.
Isn't it amazing how it is so relatable?
I love that. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome. So we needed.
I'm so glad. So this is what it is. When you are connected to the source, you get your answers.
It's true. And you can get answers and validation because don't you think so much of us, there's that inner wisdom that you talked about that we have in us. And yes, that's a knowing. And at the same time, we need validation sometimes to make sure we feel like you need it from somewhere else.
Yes.
So if you can go to that source to get it. And what do you think about angel numbers? Do you believe in angel numbers when you see certain repeated numbers and things like that?
Yes. So 1111 is the number which I see at least once or twice a day. So it's like they really give you a message which tells me, okay, hold on to your thoughts. Angels are around. Your thoughts are manifesting. So immediately I get into center and understand, okay, what am I thinking? Do I want this? And now when it just comes on my phone, I take a minute to just pray. That's it. That's how I work with them.
What are some of the biggest transformations that you've seen since doing this work?
So one of the biggest transformation was helping a friend who was suffering from cancer. And with the grace of God, she's hale and hearty, recovered at a much faster pace, with doctors were amazed. But she did a lot of work for herself. Kudos to her that she really put a lot of effort on her healing, and her willingness to heal got her where she is today.
That seems to me to be one of the more challenging things that happen, right? Because it's one thing if it's your relationship or your career, but when you've been inflicted with an illness, it's such a heavy weight. And I think so many people at that point don't feel they have control over it. It is, I have a diagnosis. It actually exists. So how do you help people get past that and really see the potentiality of wellness when they have a disease or an illness?
So the biggest thing I would like to share is that how difficult it might be to accept that you're going through illness. You have to take the charge and not treat it as a negative thing. You have to send your blessings to what you are going through. That fastens up your healing. The more you criticize and be negative, the more your healing gets delayed. So if you have heard in hospitals, doctor says, congratulations, the surgery was successful, isn't it? Why? Because it's a very big thing. We never say that, oh my God, it was a surgery and I had to go through it. The doctors always tell you, wow, what an effort. What a transition you have done. You are leveling up your healing. You are going through so beautifully. Never criticize your negatives. Never. Always send them blessing. They are here in your life to teach you something, or you have created by your own thought patterns and your own emotions what is done, but how to get out of it, it's your duty now to take the charge, to invite light in your life every day. That really contributes a lot into healing. And I strongly believe in that. Invite light in your life every day. See yourself in light. For people who are suffering from any kind of illness, or even like a simple headache or a backache or a knee prop, anything which needs to be healed, light only can heal you, because the emotions you have stored there can only be healed by light. A simple practice, sending light to that area, talking to that body part with love, telling your body that I need your support. I'm happy you are supporting me. I know we are together in this. Fastens up your healing.
That's really helpful.
Affirmations play a very important role in it. So you need to change the way you talk.
It's true. For people who are going through a hard time right now, whether it's an illness or it's a tragedy or a loss in your life, it doesn't mean that your initial reaction to be upset or to be angry. It's have the reaction and then change your mindset about it. What is it here?
100%.
Karen and I always say, what is this here to teach me? It's not happening to you. It's happening for you, which is what you're saying. And how do I welcome in that healing and get through it? Because the only way to the other side is to go through it. It will make you a stronger, different person. And no one's saying that's easy, because that part of the work is helping to heal.
Yes. And it's very powerful. To see yourself with love every day, in spite of whatever is going around in your life, is the most powerful thing you can do. Because as you see yourself with love, others with love, you can only give out what you have inside you. Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I love that idea too, because back to what Robin was saying before about all of us have gone through some kind of loss. And that is when you feel the least powerful. It does make you feel like you are at the mercy of this situation. But you always have the power in your thought. You always have that power in choosing the love. Like Robin said, you have to feel the emotion. We all do. But
yes,
if we continue to feel the loss, if we continue to feel the fear and depression, we're going to stay in those emotions, and that's not going to help us through the situation. If you can't do anything else but just choose love for yourself, if you can do nothing else, that is so empowering, and that will change the outcome ultimately.
100%.
I feel like I'm going to transcribe this episode and just read parts of this over and over.
Such wisdom there.
So glad.
We went through a lot today. Is there anything else in terms of a daily practice that you would like to suggest to somebody?
Yes. So a few powerful practices, which I do every day in my life and has really changed my life, is that when I get up early morning, I pay my gratitude to the beautiful day ahead in advance. And I'm grateful for that I woke up in the morning. Such a simple thing. And I'm grateful for my family and my work. So that's a beautiful practice I do. And then one practice, which is very powerful and I do recommend everybody, is again to invite light and see yourself in that beautiful light. Can I quickly take you for 30 seconds, the practice I do?
Yes.
Okay. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Another deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now see a beautiful golden light coming from top of your head. And slowly and gradually, it's covering you from top of your head to the bottom of your feet. As the light is moving, it's relaxing every nerve, every cell in your body. The light is going in a flow, calming you every second. Now see yourself smiling. See yourself laughing, smiling, happy. Be in that energy. Feel the feeling of how happy you are at this moment. This light around you is a shield which is going to be there with you wherever you go. Now, as you are covered with this light, send this light to your loved ones. See who comes in your mind, who needs this light today. Be a giver of light. And now send this light to your workplace. See yourself prospering, achieving your goals, finding solutions. Feel the success. See yourself taking actions and opening to possibilities. And now send this light to your home. And once you are done, pay your gratitude to the light, and you can open your eyes whenever you are comfortable.
Love that. I love the light shield too. I could just see myself walking around with this light shield around me.
It's beautiful.
It is. Wow. And it's so easy. That was such an easy practice. I feel like that's something that you can listen to every day.
Every day. And it's very powerful. It's so beautiful that now what you're inviting, you will be a part of it. There is a transition. If you practice few days, you will see the difference, how you feel, think, and act. It's that powerful.
Yeah, we are. Thank you. So Aman, what's the best way for people to find you, work with you, reach out to you?
On my website, I now I'm going to be rolling some online sessions. Initially, it was all in person. So I am happy to travel anywhere around the world for work. I just love it so much. And that's how people approach me. This work is for anyone and everyone, whether it's a 6-year-old to a 80-year-old or 90-year-old. So it's that beautiful. So they can write to me on my email, my Insta account, my LinkedIn, and I'll be happy to give my contribution in any way I can to transform and empower them. Whether they're organizations, schools, colleges, anything, I'm very happy to be a part of it. Yeah.
And you can find Aman at bethebest.in. So that's the letter B, THEBEST.in. And we'll have all of your links in our show notes. So people will be able to find you. And we are just so grateful to the other souls that brought us together and to the light, because really that's what connects us. It's the energy and the light, the fact that we could be here together. Karen and I, we're just marveling again at the fact that we are across the world, and yet we feel so present in each other's company today.
Yes.
And always.
Indeed. It's just the beginning.
It is. You are such a bright light, Aman.
You are. You radiate. I wish everybody could see you the way we are seeing you.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. And I feel the same for both of you. So in gratitude to the universe to make me connected to you both. And together we are rolling out lots of love and light to ourselves and everyone.
We are. We're so looking forward to continuing to work with you as we move forward.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.